The gang leader behind the abduction of over 344 schoolboys of Government Science Secondary School in Kankara, Kano State last December has surrendered to authorities in an amnesty deal. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, US President Joe Biden has threatened to sanction countries that have refused to make laws to accommodate lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer and intersex people. This was contained in a presidential memorandum aimed at expanding protection of the rights of LGBTQI people worldwide. Sanctions against these countries may include financial punishment. Part of Biden's memo says, when foreign governments move to restrict the rights of LGBTQI persons or fail to enforce legal protections in place, thereby contributing to a climate of intolerance, agencies engaged abroad shall consider appropriate responses, including using the full range of diplomatic and assistance tools, and as appropriate, financial sanctions, visa restrictions, and other actions. All human beings should be treated with respect and dignity, and should be able to live without fear no matter who they are or whom they love. At number 9, an Ekiti State High Court on Monday sentenced a 27-year-old man, Samuel Farutimi, to life imprisonment for conspiring with two others to gang rape a 14-year-old girl. Delivering judgment, Justice Adekunle Adeleye found Farutimi guilty of rape. According to the victim's testimony, she went to buy garri and sugar when the incident happened. While on her way home, 3 men stopped her, covered her mouth, and later dragged her into an uncompleted building, where they took turns to assault her. At number 8, a civil society organization called the Digital Rights Lawyers Initiative has dragged the Central Bank of Nigeria and Securities and Exchange Commission to court over the recent ban on cryptocurrency transactions in Nigeria. The suit was filed at the Federal High Court in Lagos on Monday. The group said the CBN, which is the first defendant, lacked the power to restrict financial institutions from dealing in cryptocurrency transactions. The digital rights lawyers argued that the second defendant, SEC, had in a circular dated September 14, 2020 declared cryptocurrencies as legal digital assets protected under Section 44 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999 as amended. They therefore asked the court to declare the CBN's directive as unconstitutional, null and void. At number 7, men of the security network agency known as Amotekun in Oyo State have intercepted a truck loaded with about 80 suspected Fulani herdsmen at Iwo Road, Ibadan. The truck was reportedly stopped by the operatives and a quick search revealed some bows, arrows and daggers in the vehicle. Upon interrogation, the men confessed they were going to Lagos and Ogun State. The Amotekun security officers were said to have handed over the truck and suspects to the police for further interrogation and search. Police Public Relations Officer in Oyo State, Olugbenga Fadeyi, confirmed the incident. At number 6, Mary E.G., a People's Democratic Party Senate aspirant during the Cross River North by-election, which took place in December 2020, has died. E.G., a lecturer at the University of Calabar, died on Tuesday morning at the General Hospital Ogoja, where she was rushed for medical attention. A close source said the deceased complained of mild headache and body weakness and was taken to the hospital where she gave up the ghost. At number 5, the World Health Organization's team of experts who are in China to uncover the origins of COVID-19 have failed to identify the source of the pandemic. According to them, there is insufficient evidence to determine that COVID-19 was being spread in China's central Wuhan before December 2019. A joint World Health Organization and Chinese expert mission disclosed this in Wuhan on Tuesday. The head of the China team, Liang Wannian, said there is no indication of the transmission of the SARS-CoV-2 in the population of the period before December 2019, adding that there was not enough evidence to determine if the virus had spread in the city prior to that. At number 4, the Nigerian Army has appointed Brigadier General Mohammed Yerima as its Director of Public Relations. Yerima succeeds Brigadier General Sagiru Musa, who has been redeployed to the Nigerian Army Training Center in Kotangora, Niger State. Yerima was until his appointment the Deputy Director Reserve at the Defense Headquarters. He was Public Relations Officer for the Nigerian Army Officers' Wives Association, Office of Chief of Army Staff 1994, Spokesperson 81 Division from 1995 to 1996, and PRO Nigerian Defense Academy 1996 to 2000. At number 3, some protesters blocked the Oshodi Expressway in the early hours of Tuesday, alleging harassment by the operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. Vehicular movements were prevented by the protesters who made bonfires on the road. The spokesperson of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps Osun Command, Daniel Adigun, who confirmed the incident to reporters, said the EFCC raided some suspected internet fraudsters in the area on Monday night, which warranted the protest. At number 2, the federal government has banned 100 Nigerians from international trips for flouting COVID-19 protocol. The travel restriction was announced on the official Twitter handle of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 on Tuesday. The task force also released the passport details of the defaulters, saying the restriction would last for 6 months. The tweet says Presidential Task Force sanctions 100 passports in second batch of those who failed to comply with the mandatory Day 7 post-arrival COVID-19 test. They have been placed on a 6-month travel restriction from February 5th to July 30th, 2021. Finally, at number 1, the gang leader behind the abduction of over 344 schoolboys of Government Science Secondary School in Kankara, Katsina State last December has surrendered to authorities in an amnesty deal. In a statement on Tuesday by Zelani Bapa, the spokesman of Kankara local government area, the gang leader, identified as Awalun Daudawa alongside 6 of his gang members, surrendered to authorities on Monday. Hundreds of Kankara schoolboys were abducted from their school hostels in December 2020, and the abduction happened when President Muhammadu Buhari was visiting his home state, Katsina. According to the spokesperson, a brief ceremony was held in honor of the repentant criminals who swore to the Quran not to go back to their old ways. Always remember to wear your mask, wash your hands and stay safe. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.